Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to fix YouTube now. Oh, I think it's working. Okay, everybody write me on different platforms so I know it's working. There's a test on YouTube. Round 2. Yeah, there he is. Hello, hello. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy Taco Tuesday. I'm in. All right. There we go. Now it's working. Now we got a bunch of viewers on Facebook. All right, it's all working now. YouTube is being squirrely. Let's see if that fixes it. Yeah, all right, whatever. We're just going to go with that. Hopefully everybody can see me. Hello, hello. We're going to get going here. All right, I'm going to start off with something small so Andrea has a chance to tag everybody. We'll just grab... how about a Luke with no saber? That's small. We got a farm boy Luke here with no saber. He's actually really nice condition, so if you have one with a saber that is not nice condition, this one's absolutely beautiful. I should have actually saved him and put a saber with him, to be fair, because he's in great condition. He is a 2-line Hong Kong. Exceptional condition Luke, no saber. Starting at a buck, though, you can't go wrong with that one. Letter A. And Andrea's going to get everybody tagged that wanted tags, starting a little bit early tonight. Whatever, it is what it is. We'll still get you out a ton of awesome stuff. Don't worry. There's Luke. Starting at a buck. $1 holler. And then we'll wait until Andrea has a chance to tag everybody. And then we'll get going here. Dun, 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 dun. Battle station is fully operational. Max, 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 Max. The first transport is away. The first transport is away. Good evening, Marshall. Good evening. Howdy, Rich. There's Aaron. What up, dude? We got 5 on A. Stacy Popfinger starting us off. Aaron Challenger says 15 on A. We got 20 on A with Mr. Betancourt. Good evening, Dan Miller. Education question. What's the difference between a Made in Mexico figure and a Lily Letty figure? Specifically, Made in Mexico or Kenner card. Okay. On the ones that came on Made in Mexico cards, most of their accessories in America are made out of a different plastic and a different mold. So their weapons don't usually line up. Also, some of them have different paint. But for the most part, they're pretty much the same. Like Paploos and stuff like that, Lumats. They're pretty much the same except for the accessories. The only one that on a Made in Mexico card is the same as on a Lily Letty card is the Darth Vader. Darth Vader on a Made in Mexico card has a Lily Letty lightsaber and a Lily Letty cape. And it's a Lily Letty Darth Vader. But all the other ones have different accessories that are Kenner accessories. What up, Patrick? What up, Darren? How you doing? Andrea's all done. She got her job done speedy, so I'll grab a bunch of other stuff here, and we'll get it going. Let me pull out my loose figure rack here. Alright, we got a Hoth Rebel Soldier. I guess he comes with a backpack because it's in his bag. Who knows? Put me on there. Ah, for love of money. Yep. Sure enough. Little Forlom history there. He's got a book bag. I'm just going to pop it on his top like that because it's extra. I don't feel like putting in the little snaps and whatnot. He is complete with his Bespin Blaster. He's in pretty darn good condition. Little couple factory overpaint marks, but that's about it. Otherwise, he's nice. He's going to be letter B. Letter C, let's do Hail to the Chief. Chief Chirpa, that is. Ha, you got it, Marshall. No worries, buddy. Very nice Chief Chirpa. Really nice tight limbs. He is 100% complete, and his paint is great. Great. Looks like a little tiny neck at the bottom of his scabbard there. Chief Chirpa, hail to the chief, baby. Letter C. And letter D, let's do a wicket. Because that's fun. Here's a wicket. He is complete. Let me take off his cowl so you can check out his paint. Paint is perfect. And that's an American wicket. I think I got a Lily Letty wicket somewhere here, so that's American. He is complete. With his stick. Well, that was cool. I just dropped him and he landed on his feet. Did you guys see that on the video? He stood right up. I wonder if I could do it again. Nope. There you go. Wicket. Starting at a doll hair. Now, the only card backs I have, brother, are some with no pop, and then I have some that came with Lily Letty figures, so it's like a loose figure with its card back or a reseal. I got a few of those, which are really awesome and super rare because those Lily Letty card backs are impossible. All right. I don't know how much Lily Letty stuff I have left, but I'll see if I can... Yeah, I can make a spinning wheel of Lily Letty. Alright. First up. Lily Letty R2-D2. Starting him off at 75 bucks. He should go for 100 something. That brown color, it is ugly, but that's the way Lily Letty's go just because of their glue. His sticker's really not that bad for a Lily Letty R2, and his dome is pretty dang good too. You got to take into account Lily Letty R2s. If you're used to looking for them, he still clicks as well. If you're used to looking for them, they usually look like that or worse. That's going to be letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. It's going to be letter G, F. A, B, C, F. Letter F is R2-D2. Lily Letty R2-D2. Then we got a Paplu. This is one of those that you could have found on a Made in Mexico card or a Lily Letty card. It is a Lily Letty figure made at the Lily Letty factory with Lily Letty accessories, but the one on the Kenner American card is the same. Be aware. So essentially just a really nice Paplu. That's why I usually try to avoid buying Paplus in Mexico. Because they're like, it's Lily Letty, it's Lily Letty. And you're like, yeah, it is, but it's the Kenner variant is exactly the same. So, there you go. He's in perfect condition, though. So, if you need a perfectly perfect Paplu, that's him. Letter G is Paplu. Paplu could start at $1. I don't care. Paplu will go. He's the last 75 or last 17. Letter H. Letter H is going to be a Regresso Yoda. This is a Lily Letty Regresso, so the first version of Yoda. This would have come on their version of the Empire Strikes Back card. It is not the Returno Yoda. It is the Regresso. And the thing about this one is it is stunningly nice. So I'm going to show you here. But he is stunningly nice. I mean, even the colors on him and the head color and everything, he is just beautiful. Look at his hands. Little tiny nicks, but for a Lily Letty Yoda, especially the first edition, that's insane. And the last one of him, I think, went for $375 because he's a Regresso, not a Returno. So he's got the Pac-Man eyes there. And he's in great condition. Couple little minor scratches, but really nothing big. And he is, I don't know, start him off at $100. We'll see where he goes. But he should go around the $350 area. But we'll see if that happens. That's H. H is in Yoda. H is in Yoda. And then last on the Lily Letty board, we're going to go with a Lily Letty Wicket. Now, Lily Letty Wicket comes with a brown Chief Chirpa staff, which is cool. And he has different color to his thing. And he also has the circle inside the thing. It's got a couple scratches, but he does display great. And he does have his accessory. And that accessory is really hard to get. So there you go. He's going to start off at 90 bucks. The last one we sold went for 180, so we'll just start him off at half price there. So 90 bucks. Lily Letty Wicket, letter I as in Wicket. W-I-C-K-E-T. Wicket, wicket, wicket. All right, here's the first two racks spinning. That second rack is all Lily Letty, original parts and pieces and everything. How about we stick with the Wicked or the Ewok theme there? And here's Andy Hurd autograph. Andy Hurd came to, I think, the second ICCC, but he played an Ewok there. So there's an Andy Hurd autograph. That's going to be letter E, and we'll start that one off. I think his autograph was 40 bucks at the time, so we'll start that one off at $1. Why not? Let's see where it goes. But there's a nice Ewok autograph for you there. That's an authentic autograph signed on site at ICCCon. So you know it's legit. It's what we do. We're the legit con. I'm going to toss these two Lily Letty up for cheaper than I've ever done. But we'll see if they get any action on them. This is a CAS 80 Weequay, Lily Letty Weequay with accessories Lily Letty. I'm going to start him off at $100. That's literally so cheap. And then we're going to do a Lily Letty. This is a low gray Lily Letty. He is CAS 70. We're also going to start him off at $100. Weequay will be letter M as in Michael. And low gray will be letter N as in Nancy. Starting off at $100, cheaper than ever. Just trying to get rid of them, even though they're definitely worth more than that. So there you go. And then over here for letter O and P, let's get you out one of these. What do you say? How about a Lily Letty Prune Face with card back? Little Letty Prune Face, it does have that cutout there, so it's graded at 65 plus. Prune Face is great. There's his blaster. So Lily Letty Prune Face, that is graded by CAS. There you go. La Guerre de la Galaxies. I have no idea what to start these at. Here, let me look and see how much I paid. 1 minute. And I'll start them at that. So that way I won't lose money. One second, I'm just trying to find out how much I paid. And I'll start it off at exactly what I paid, which was a good deal. Prune Face, loose with card, 65, AFA 65. I paid $250. So I paid $250 for that. Remember, it comes with the Lily Letty card, and it is a Lily Letty Prune Face, which is really hard to find. That's one of the harder accessories for Lily Letty. That's going to be letter P, and we're going to put him up right there, letter P. Here's the first wheel again. Please run the Letty Luke. Patience, young Padawan. Patience. Alright. Need something for the good wheels, huh? Let's check it out. We do have a request for the Letty Luke, so we'll put him up there. Put up a squid. Put up a Death Star droid. What do you say to that? Alright. First one up is going to be letter S. It is a Star Wars 21-back Death Star droid in absolutely exceptional shape. I'm going to be starting it off at $650. It is absolutely beautiful. The grade on the prune face is the grade on the figure and the card back. To tell you the truth, bro, the figure looks perfect to me. I see nothing really wrong with the figure. I guess he's got a little scrape over his eyebrow there. I think it's the figure with the card back, because there's nothing that shows me that figure should have a 65. I mean, look at it. There's a little bit of scraping by his eye patch there, but you can see it. But that figure's definitely not a 65, so I'd expect that is most of the badness of that grade. It is a heck of a piece, and Prune Face is a total hassle to get for Lily Letty. Here's a beautiful Death Star droid. Like I said, he's starting off at $650. He is stunning. He is a 21 back. Beautiful bubble, beautiful Death Star droid there. We sold one of these recently for $800, I think. This is a secondary one. Very, very nice. Toys R Us sticker, 21 back Death Star droid. Comes in a star case. It's going to be letter S. All right, letter T is going to be a squid. Squiddery-doo. He's got a pretty decently clear bubble. It's still a yellow bubble. It would grade yellow. But still, for a squid on a Jedi card, that's a hard bubble to get. We're going to start him off at 100 bones. Squids go for more than that. But a pretty darn good card. Great bubble. When do you see a bubble like that besides this live sale? Or graded? Great bubble, great piece. I mean, very, very nice. I'd expect that to get a high grade just with a Y in front of it. But very nice piece right there. Starting off at 100 bones. And that's going to be letter T as in Tom. T as in Tom. And then letter U, a big monstrous monstrosity. Bam! We're going to start this one off at $600. That's just the cost of the card back and the figure. The figure is complete. It is a reseal, but you can't even tell. You can tell when you get close. I'm going to take it out. We're going to look at it. But it is one of the better reseals I've ever seen. Remember, reseals are okay to sell on the IC as long as you disclose them, because reseals of very, very rare things like this are very hard to come by still. So people will, I'm sure, bid like crazy on that one. But there you go. He is a very, very exceptionally nice Luke there. Trying to get the glare off him. But still, look, I'm not even holding it. That's like, it looks clean, right? That's why you always got to disclose, because some of them you really can't tell if they're done really, really well. But look, that's an original Lily Letty Luke Jedi bubble and card back. It even has the plastic sheet in the back there. Beautiful bubble. Beautiful card. Here, check out that seal. You can see where it's been lifted there. And then resealed. But I mean, you can't tell, you know. Any ticks on Luke's nose? A little one, man, but it may be the bubble. Here, check it out. Let me try to get some light on it and see if that works. But his hand is really nice, but it might just be where it's been rubbing on the bubble. Because it's very minimal, but it's definitely there. There you go. And that's why I think it's just rubbing on the bubble, because if you tilt it a certain way, you can't see it, but it does have a little bit of black right there if you do that. So, but I mean, like, look at how nice his hand is and everything. He's a really, really nice Luke, really top quality. And it is a really, really nice reseal. The back looks just slammingly beautiful and perfect. Very nice. And that one's only starting at $600, which is dirt cheap. Literally, that card back is $250, and that Luke is $500. So it's cheap. It's cheaper than you could buy all the parts for, and it looks like that. So look at that. Exceptional. All Lily Letty accessories. It has the expensive blaster and the expensive saber and the expensive cape and the expensive Luke. So he's going to be letter U, only starting at 600 bones. Super duper cheap. Steal of a deal. Hopefully it'll get a bunch of bids so I don't lose my shirt on it. Because it's really nice. S is starting at 650, Brian Campbell, so 6 isn't enough. It's starting at 650. 650. Alright, next up. Let's do a playset or something. You guys wanted a Cloud City playset, right? Let's do that. We're going to put this on letter Z, big old letter Z over there in the corner. I don't know how much Cloud City playsets go for anymore. This box is a little bit squished, but it's still really, really nice. And it's just a thin paper playset box, so they get squished. Still got the pop and everything. One side is actually still taped. So it's got that going for it. Just a paper playset. No figures in there. There is something in there, though. Oh, pegs. Cool. There's the playset. I'm going to try to put it together. There is a little bit of tape on it there. I don't even think it's necessary, but it's on there. I think they taped it together to make it from, so it was sturdier. But it still has the tab in the proper place, so I don't know. Am I upside down? Yeah. This is like the most fragile of all playsets in the earth. Bestman playset. I don't remember who came with the Bestman playset. Oh, there they are. I guess I could give you the figures too. They're just regular figures. Let me find them. Dengar. have an Ugnaught. Dengar, Ugnaught, Lobot. Do not have a Lobot either. That's crazy. Yeah, there's a Lobot. Han Bespin, I do not have either. Well, we'll just leave it without figures, so it'll be easier anyway. But it does have the pegs, so it is a complete play set, just missing the figures. But they're common figures, so you can get them real easy. And there's the pegs. What's the best one playset going for, folks? I don't even know. There it is. Let me try to look one up. It's about $350 with the box in that condition. Oh no, that's just the original box is $350, not with the playset, just the box. So let's start off at what just the box would cost on eBay, $350. So we're going to start off the Bespin playset at $350, which is just what the box in that condition would cost on eBay. You can go look it up. But there you go. Here's everything currently spinning. It's a monstrous night here on Taco Tuesday. Get in while you can. It is beautiful stuff. Andrea, I think there was a bid. Oh, no, not S, he said. Not S. He was on you. Okay. All right, there you go, folks. Let me know if you need to see anything, if there's anything you'd like to see more of, and so on and so forth. If not, that's what's spinning right now. Get in your bids. Remember to bid early, bid often. You don't want to miss out. A lot of beautiful stuff tonight. Chris Mock says Z350. What up, Mock? How you doing, buddy? So your podcast is doing well there. Nice to hear. All right, on a complete Paplu, letter G, we have $7 currently. So, if anybody likes last 17 figures, you might want to get in on that. It seems cheap. We have no bids on the Wicket, on the Lily Letty Wicket, letter I, and that one went for $180 last week. Same Wicket. Same Lily Letty Wicket. Not the same Wicket, but a duplicate of the same item. And letter S, no bids on that beautiful Death Star droid yet. Yeah, I'm doing good, Mock. No complaints, brother. Lily Letty Weequay has a different COO, scarred out COO, and a no min on card Boba Fett's, brother. I usually don't sell those. Those go in my collection unless I have a double. And the EPN is on a different place on his weapon. What's up, Frankie? How you doing, buddy? Letter G is at $16, $21. That's crazy. It's the last 17. Letter E is an Andy Hurd autograph. Andy Hurd played a Ewok in Return of the Jedi. I know. There you go. Marshall Hatfield's the guy who bought Wicket last week for the 180. So that one's going for a steal. Don't worry, Marshall. I'll leave it up there for a while. I'm sure it'll go higher. Bet you people just haven't seen it yet. Any coins, Papalu or Lomat? Not at the moment, brother. Sorry. He did play a Jawa as well. Andy Hurd also played a Jawa. Yes, correct. How's the paint on D? I will check as soon as it comes around. Oh, really, really nice, actually. Here. I'll show you. Got really nice paint on him. That's letter D, Wicket, letter D. It's tough to see with his big hood. But he's really nice condition, actually. Oh, yes, Sam Cobras. Good thing you're there to always remind me, buddy. We do have some posters tonight, or a poster tonight. It's the one with Anakin with the Darth Vader shadow, episode 1. Got a couple little marks and whatnot. Nothing big, but you can see that little line up there from a crease. But it is a really cool poster. I think that's one of the best marketing pieces ever done for episode 1. And it's starting at $1. You can't go wrong for a doll hair. So I'm late and you're ignoring me. How did I ignore you? What did I miss? Let me scroll up. I don't see you wrote anything. Oh, you wrote hola. Hola, ¿cómo está, broham? There you go. Sam Cobra's hopping in on that poster. At $5. Anakin and Darth Vader episode 1 poster. Sorry, Nick, but Sam Cobras is already in the lead on that for $5. You'd have to go higher than 5. Matthew Michael just changed it. Or no, that's just letter E. Matthew Michael on the autograph is at $20. Brian Campbell takes back over on that resealed Luke Jedi. He is absolutely phenomenal. I can't believe it's still so cheap. He's at $6.50. But I mean, that's a rare piece right there for sure. Matthew Michael takes back over on you. Nick Groom's driving down the I-95. Sam Cobras takes back over on the poster at $10 hairs. That's the Anakin and Darth Vader poster. We have no bids on that 21 back Death Star droid. It is an absolute beauty. I think it's worth at least $800 and it's only starting off at $650. So if you're keen on that, get in on that. It's a good deal. 21 back Death Star droid. Show S again. You got it there. Whoa, what do we do? Lose a camera? Or no, I tapped over the viewfinder. There we go. Here it is, Darren. It's absolutely stunning, man. Really, really nice shape. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The paint on him is great. The card is great. The bubble is great. Absolute stunner. Great paint, as you can see. This bubble is perfect. Literally. Perfect bubble. Beautiful card. 21 back offer list Death Star droid. With a nice Toys R Us sticker on there. He's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Well, that prune face is at exactly what I paid for him, so that's not great. I got him all the way from Mexico. I made my brother fly with him in his suitcase. Darren Oscavari starts us off on S. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, some regular bobas, brother. I could do regular bobas. I do have this boba, if you're keen. It just sits here as like a desk decoration. But it's a removable rocket, Lily Letty removable rocket Boba Fett, but it has no rocket. So if you're keen, I'd be willing to sell that for starting at $2,500. If you want to let me know, I'll put it up. The rocket ones with the rocket go for about $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, stuff like that. But this one you can get for whatever I said, $2,500, and the rocket is like $3,500. That's the last one I've seen, but I didn't see it sell. But I did see one for sale for that price. So I think the rocket should be cheaper. So you could complete that for way cheaper than you can get one. Every Tuesday, Michael Havens is the best dressed man in the world. Kevin just likes that I rock his stuff. This is one of Kevin Lyle's designs right there. He makes a lot of the shirts for ICCC, and I put them on the stage with movie stars. So it kind of works out. But he does a great job on stage, too, and make sure to stop by his booth. He has awesome patches, t-shirts, cups, glasses, everything. There you go, Kevin. You just got a sales pitch that I do not offer, not even for sale. Not for sale, my sales pitches. They can only be for good people that do good things. So Kevin Lyle makes some nice stuff. Check him out. Norse Legion something. Is it .com? I don't know. What up, Tara? How you doing? Gee whiz, you guys, do you just keep pulling the best collections in the world out of the wazoo or something? It's unbelievable. I've watched your things. It's great. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you. You're crushing it. That Meccano Jawa, I don't know. The only reason why I would say I don't think it's real is because it would be so unbelievably freaking crazy rare. It's crazy. But I hope it's real for your sake because it's freaking awesome and you guys deserve it. You're a good couple that, I don't know, you're like the me and Andrea of the West Coast. Did you see the Mando movie trailer today? No, I did not. I did not, man. I saw the one on Super Bowl, and I saw the one before that. I did not see the newest of new Mando trailers. Was it good? I hope it's good. That's what I was thinking of yesterday, is I was like, you know what? I hope The Mandalorian's good and it's rewatchable, because that's the real hook with Star Wars. If they make stuff that isn't rewatchable numerous times, then we don't learn all the words, we don't learn all the characters, we don't learn all the lore. They've got to make it good enough to watch multiple times. Shoot, I've seen episode 1 probably 30 times. Even with Jar Jar. I mean, I think I went to the movie theater 17 times. I kept trying to convince myself it was awesome. But the shine did run off that, or shine did come off that turd by episode 2 there. The only way to proceed with that, Tara, to be honest, you just send it to AFA. They either say it's real or that it's not. You take the hit for the cost of the grading. And that way you know. And then, to be honest, dude, what I'd do is you should just send it off to Hakes. Because it's so freaking rare, and then you'll have like 30, 40, 50 grand they'll get you for it. Because they'll hype it up to all the crazy rich people that have no idea what Star Wars toys are, but they just want the most expensive of whatever. But that is my personal advice from me to you. Do whatever, but that's the best bet. Send it to AFA and then send it to Hakes. Or if you don't care about money, send it to IC for Life, and then you can get mad hype for the IC for Life charity auction, and I'd love it. Because people from all over the world would be like, oh, it's Meccano, Jawa, Min on card, blah, 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 blah. I feel like I want to take it to AFA myself. I don't want to ship it. I hear you on that, and I'm not going to tell you not to do that. Me, personally, I'd ship it. The only reason why is these things got shipped all the time back in the day. They're not going to fall off the bubble, especially not a Jawa. Just pack it right. But ain't no reason to not fly to... what is it? Atlanta, except for the fact that it's Atlanta. But, I mean, if you're bored, you could fly it there. But I wouldn't, I don't know. No worries, Chris. Thanks for bidding on the IC for Life charity auction. I do appreciate it. We made a bunch of money for Robert Kilpatrick's family, which is great. We're looking for consignments. If people want to consign stuff to the IC for Life charity auction, what that means is we charge a percentage, and just reach out if you want to consign some stuff. Can bidders pick up their items they win in June at ICCC? No. Here's the reason why. We have a billion things on our plate, and it's impossible to remember to bring bins and bins of people's toys. So no, you can't pick them up at ICCC. I'm sorry. If you come down tomorrow, I can meet you somewhere and bring it to you. Or any day before ICCC. But when ICCC's running, dude, it's a million different pans on a million different fires, and we just can't. We can't also be delivering your auction wins. Sorry. We'll pack it good. But yeah, Terry, you got me. I'm saying. I hope it's real. I don't know. It would be cool if it was real. You guys deserve it. You guys hunt hard, and I appreciate the heck out of it. Also, if you got anything over this side of the world, you know, you could always just tell me, and I could go to walk into a barn and find delicious, delicious men on cards everywhere. I pay a finder's fee. Super Bowl Mando was not a trailer. It was an homage to an old Budweiser commercial. Cool. What would that Meccano go for? I don't know, man. They never sell. But, I mean, it's a Meccano vinyl Cape Jawa. It's... I don't know. That's why I would get it graded. Tara, get it graded. Give it to Hakes, man. It's the only way. Because you could get, like, Leonardo DiCaprio's secretary that's like, hey, I'd like to buy that for $150,000. You don't know. Personally, I think it's worth like $40,000 in real life. But also, Hake sometimes is not real life, you know? Just walks through the door at the store these days. Come to my house. There you go. I'm on my way. That's crazy that it just comes through the store. Our store didn't have stuff coming into it like that. We had people that would rob it and take stuff. But it didn't just have stuff coming into it like that, unfortunately. Yeah, too many hands to shake and babies to kiss at ICCC. That's the trick. All right, folks, where are we at on stuff? Who needs to know something about something? Looks like everything's got a bid going on here, so that's good. I want to talk about that Lily Letty Regresso Yoda. It's only at $240. It's definitely worth more than that. You should hop on that. It is a Regresso Yoda, not a Returno Yoda, so it's the earlier version. It's right there, letter H. It's still only at $240, and that's cheap. Let me see what else is super cheap. That prune face is super cheap. Yeah, for sure, Tara, do it. But I'll keep an eyeball peeled. Going to Kane in April. All right, here's my thing with Kane County. It's nice to see people. But Kane County is a toy show in rabbit barns where everybody thinks that their stuff is worth the top price of the value on eBay. Maybe I just don't get there early enough and do a good enough job. I have never found a killer find at Kane County. Everybody talks about the time a guy walked in with 1 million Uze figures and sold them for $50 each. I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen anything near that up at Kane. I'm usually just freezing in Chicago, which I'm sorry for everybody that loves Chicago. It is definitely not my favorite place to be. And then I go in and I walk around 10,000 rabbit barns, see all my friends, and all the Boba Fetts are $95 a piece that are complete. So, I don't know. Kane has not been lucky for me. You know, the best I ever did at Kane is somebody wrote me when I was up at Kane and said, I have a collection to buy and I live in Chicago. And that's the best I ever did there. I've never found great deals at Kane. I've never found anything exceptionally hard to find at Kane. I've never found anything super special. People swear by it. Kane County, it's the best. Come out to Kane County. And it's fun. And there are a crap ton of toys. But I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of places with a lot of toys. And if you know what I mean, like, and you walk in and everything is exactly market price plus tax or whatever, it's like, what's the point? I made a rabbit barn. I'm literally standing on dirt. There should be some kind of deal for giving you cash and standing on dirt. Don't you think? I mean, instead of like a nice store or something. I don't know. But that's my thing with Kane County. But I do want to go because I love seeing my friends up there. And a lot of people go to Kane for sure. So I like to go for that reason. But as far as deals, I have never found any great deals at Kane County. I got ripped off on an R5D4 there once that was carded, or recard, and not disclosed. And that taught me a lesson, so I guess that's good. But I mean, I've gone up to Kane County with $20,000 cash in my pocket and come home with $20,000 cash in my pocket. Well, not true. $19,500 cash in my pocket. But sometimes you just can't spend it because you get a lot of the vendors at Kane vend constantly or have a store, so they don't care if they sell at Kane County. They just put it back or bring it to the next show, and that's something I like. Jason Betancourt, I have a custom slave lay I got at an auction once, owned by Leonardo DiCaprio. Got paperwork with it. He donated a bunch of his stuff to charity for an auction. Yeah, I actually know the dude who bought his Vlix, and Leonardo DiCaprio calls him once a year to try to buy it back. And the dude said, I will never sell it to him because it means that my phone rings once a year and it's Leonardo DiCaprio. And I said, that's cool, man. But you should sell it to him. He's crazy rich. But I heard he did that because he was going out with a girl at the time who didn't like it. So he gave a bunch to a charity auction instead of just keeping it, buying it its own apartment or whatever. But I think it's fun he collects Star Wars. We got 110 on I by Darren Oscovare, but Jason McKee was right after, but Darren beat you to it, Jason. You'd have to go at least 115. Brian Campbell takes over on that Regresso Yoda at 250. All right, I'm going to call letter M and letter N so we could put out another carded figure there. So letter M and letter N are going to get called right now. They're the two graded ones right there. Letter M is at 125 with Chuck George, and letter N is at $100 with Hubert Holst. So we're going to call both those right now. Going once, going twice, going thrice. M and N are sold. Those are great deals, man. Great deals you got right there. Those are cheap. All right, let's put up a General Maydeen, the best hair in the business. General Maydeen. He's got a couple staples in his tab, but we'll start him off at $1, and we'll see where he goes. Still a mint on card. And he's got a nice bubble, but he does have the staples up there. But nice bubble. Great bubble. The best hair in Star Wars right there, General Maydeen. Also was a good guy and a bad guy. So he's got that going for him, which is nice. They should have brought General Maydeen in what is it? Andor. They should have had a General Maydeen in there as an Imperial. And that's going to be letter M as in Michael. Letter M. General Maydeen. Starting at one doll hair. Can't go wrong. Let's call that Andy Hurd autograph for letter E, and we'll find you out something else for letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Andy Hurd autograph for $21. Cheaper than you could buy it at the show. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Excuse me, goodness gracious. Quick, somebody scare me. Stop the hiccups. All right, we got $5 on that General Madine Mint on card. $5. Here, we haven't done one of these in a while. How about a Star Wars comic? This one's actually really cool. It's got Princess Leia on the cover with a couple of stormtroopers. These are my comics, so they've never been read. They were just immediately slabbed and bagged and slabbed. Starting at $1. Really cool comic right there. Marvel Comics, Star Wars. It's got Princess Leia with stormtroopers. Fun. Letter E. There you go, letter E. Starting at $1. Hello, let's go. What's on letter O, please? Nothing on letter O, just letter P. Letter P is a graded cardback and figure. It is a CAS 65 plus prune face with Lily Letty cardback. It's currently at $250. And let me know anything you want to see. Happy to show you. Got a ton of viewers tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. You remember that you can ask me anything about Taco Tuesday, how to play, how to bid, how to pay, how to whatever. About shipping. You can also ask me anything about the IC, anything about IC for Life, anything about ICCC, IC Toys Nashville, or the IC Roadshow if you feel keen. But yeah, you don't have to keep the chat only transactional. You can't ask questions too. That's the fun part. You can also ask questions about anything involving Star Wars toys. I'm happy to help you or tell you, or if I don't know the answer, I'm happy to look. All right, we got that Lily Letty Luke Jedi reseal at $700. He's a beauty. What Mint on cards do I have up? Letter M is a General Madine Mint on card. Letter S is a 21 back Death Star droid Mint on card. Letter T is a Squidhead 65 back Mint on card. And letter U is a Luke Lily Letty Jedi. It's a Lily Letty Luke Jedi. It's a reseal, but it's beautiful. Hard or soft tacos? To tell you the truth, I switch it up, brother. Sometimes I'm in the mood for hard tacos. Sometimes I'm in the mood for soft. I think tonight I'm going to have hard tacos because that's what I feel like. So, Andrea, you heard her here first. I want hard tacos. She always asks me, hard or soft tacos? But I do like soft tacos, especially with some tortilla chips. Or especially with queso fondito, the best delicious appetizer in the earth. of the earth. Thanks, babe. All right, let's look at S, T, and U here. Because I'm thinking I'm going to call these to get my spinning wheels back and get you out some new stuff. So, do you guys have a focus trouble choosing one man? Yeah, I have a Boba Fett focus. Andrea has Leia and Jawa focus. For sure. There, we're getting some more bids on, that Lily Letty Luke Jedi is rare as heck. I can't believe that we're only at 725. Soft shell over hard shell is good. Yeah, see, that's too much. You're getting into chalupa territory, and that's got too much wrap for me, personally. Especially when they put, like, the refried beans in the middle. I do not like that. I do like Choco Tacos, though. Whatever happened to those? They were freaking great. We got a 735 right back from Brian Campbell on letter U. Let's call S and T. It looks like those are all done. We're going to let U spin for a while. We're going to call letter S for Darren Oscovare. That is that Death Star droid at 650. 21 back Death Star droid. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. Make your own. Hard shell tacos? I don't know about that. Or tortillas? That's a lot of work. And they're so cheap. Alright, and we're going to call that squid head as well for Matthew Michael at 135. That's a good deal on a beauty of a squid. 135 going once, going twice, going thrice. Squiddery-doo is sold. And we got a lot of action on that Lily Letty Luke Jedi reseal, so we're going to let that one live for a minute. See where it goes. It's a beautiful piece. Very rare. Very, very rare. Okay, next up. Let's do... one of these. Let's do this one. That's cool. Okay. Oh no, the Choco Tacos? Send me a link as to how to make homemade Choco Tacos. I am down. I am definitely down for homemade Choco Tacos. Send me a link. Alright, this one's rare. It's one of the harder 31 backs to find. This is a 31 back. It is an FX7. It is very hard to find an FX7 on a 31 back. They were a very short run, only out for a year, and FX7 wasn't the most hugely popular toy, and they didn't expect it to be, so they didn't produce a billion of these. So if you're doing a 31 back run, this one is one of the hardest to find, especially with a perfect bubble, because the bubble is giant. Only problem with this at all, it's got a little tiny crease there, but it's hardly noticeable. The bubble is shockingly beautiful. And see how that bubble's like the double height? Those are always squished. They're really hard to keep nice. Bubble's perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And it is the 21 or 31 back, which is really hard to get. This one's going to be starting off at $400. If anybody is keen, that's a steal of a deal for what it is. I've seen them go for $657 recently. The reason why is because it's 31 back FX7, and they're hard as heck to get. So starting off at $400, 31 back FX7 will be letter S. S is in Sam. And then we're going to do another beautiful Lily Letty reseal. This one is resealed just as nice as that Luke Jedi. Absolutely exceptional. I paid $300 for this one, so we'll start it off at $300. It has a complete Lily Letty TIE Fighter pilot on there, and it is the awesome Lily Letty card, and it's a Very, very nice card on top of it. So it has the proper bubble, proper card, proper everything. And to tell you the truth, looking at it from there, it is really hard to tell it's a reseal. But I'm telling you it's a reseal because I want you to be aware, and we should always disclose reseals, especially when selling on the IC. This is a Lily Letty TIE Fighter pilot, and that Lily Letty TIE pilot is absolutely exceptional in there. Check him out. He's a freaking beauty. Nice emblems. I mean, that's one of the nicer Lily Letty TIE Fighter pilots I've ever seen. And there's his blaster still taped to the side there. Is it still? Yeah, still taped to the side. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Starting off at $300, which is exactly what I paid. I would highly expect this to double because it is absolutely beautiful. And Lily Letty card back with all the accessories and everything with a beautiful Lily Letty TIE Fighter pilot on it. Comes with the free acrylic case. Starting at what I paid, $300. $300 right there. Letter T, that's a steal. I should have put that one up higher, actually, to be fair. Because it's really nice, but it'll go higher. People will bid on it. It's an awesome piece. There's the two new ones up. Absolutely beautiful pieces. Both extremely hard to get. Starting bid on FX7 is $400. Starting bid on that TIE Fighter pilot is $300. Brian Campbell starts us off on the TIE Fighter pilot at $325. Eduardo Martin's not enough. Darren Escovari, not enough. Dion Lane Noakes, not enough. Eduardo Martins takes over on that awesome Luke Jedi at $750. All right, let's go over here and call the prune face for exactly what I paid for it because nobody's interested in it. Letter P going to Sam Cobra's CAS 65. You know you got a good deal on that, Sam, because that's what I paid, and I thought it was a good deal. I thought it had enough money in it to resell it. Oops. Letter P for Sam Cobra, going once, going twice, going thrice. Serious lag tonight. There's a lot of people watching, man. Even on YouTube, there's a lot of people watching, and there's a lot of people watching on the IC. A lot of folks watching. A lot of rare stuff. The people come for the rare. There you go, Sam Cobras. Congratulations on letter P. There's that. Letter P, let's just do a regular Bib Fortuna. What do you say? Bib Fortuna. This is a 65 back Bib Fortuna. Beautiful bubble. A couple little dents, but hardly anything. Here, check it out. Beautiful card, beautiful bubble, beautiful bib right there. Boop, boop, boop. Bubble's really nice. Couple little tiny dents at the top right there. Very, very small dents. Tell you the truth, I bet you could pop those dents out because look, just squeezing it makes them come out. So, something to work on. But there you go. He's going to start at $1. Why not? We did well with the General Madine starting at $1, so I'm sure you guys will get that up there to at least $100 for me. And there you go. Got a lot of action on U. U is taking off. $775 Eduardo Martins. Brian Campbell $785. Lots of action on T as well. T's at $400. $375, $400. T is rolling. So those two Lily Lettys there, the reseals are really rolling tonight. Get in on those if you're interested. They are great cards and very rare to get. Letter P, Bib Fortuna, starting at $1. Can't go wrong for a doll here. Can't believe we don't have a starting bid on that FX7. Go look it up, folks. Type in FX7 31 back rare into Google. It'll come up. It is rare. It's hard to get. I know it's just an FX7, but that is a hard card to get. Let's roll over here to the big wheel and see what we can get going on here. Right now, this is at $350 with Chris Mock. If anybody wants to get in on that, now is the time. It is a Cloud City playset complete. Does not have the figures, but I am about to call that so I get my big spinning wheel back and put up something else for you that's large. So that's at $350 going to Chris Mock, going once, going twice, going thrice. Chris Mock, the man with the master plan. Got bids on T and U. T and U are getting bids like crazy. Can't even keep up. All right, there you go. Let's pull this down, and we will get up something else for you. Congratulations, Chris. Alright, and for that big spinning wheel, let's figure something. Got a complete AT-AT. You know what, dude? I have a complete AT-AT, but one of his chin guns fell somewhere, and I can't find it. So it's missing one chin gun, so I didn't want to sell it with one chin gun. I wanted to wait until I have a chance to find it. I know somebody last week was asking for this Land of the Jawas playset. Let's throw that out there. It's got a nice box. Still got the pop. I do not have a mint blue snaggletooth currently, brother. I'm sorry. Oh, it's got the instructions and everything. Nice. Got the elevator there. Got all 4 pegs. It's actually a pretty nice one here, folks. Let me put it together real quick. It's actually a darn nice Land of the Jawas playset right there. Elevator, it's complete for sure. It's got a nice box too. Instructions, so you don't have to put it together like by memory like I just did. And that's not going to stand. Just give me a minute. There you go. And where do I put this? I don't know. Put it on the front. There you go, starting at $1. Land of the Jawas playset with instructions and all that jazz. Whatever. There you go. You get the idea. Letter Z, starting at $1. How could you go wrong? Yeah, the chin guns are definitely the best part. But that's what I'm saying. I'm quite sure I have another chin gun somewhere. I just have to keep looking. I told everybody to keep an eye out for it, just like last week. So, or just yesterday or the day before. We got 20 bucks on Z. T is getting a lot of action. T is beautiful, so it deserves to get a lot of action. Look at it. Nice card back, too. Very clean. For Lily Letty, that's like impossible. Here's everything that's currently spinning. If you want to get in on anything, Chad is here to cover me for a break, so I'm going to go take a break, and Chad's going to take over. If you need anything at all, he'll be happy to show you. Nothing really needs calling yet. I just kind of put everything in. Okay.
Good evening. How's everyone tonight? $65 on Z. Which one's Z? Oh, the Jawa's playset. Let me know if you guys have any questions or want to see anything up close. $70 on Z from Stacy. Got some action on T, 525 on T, which is that Lily Letty TIE Fighter pilot. We got 75 on Z from Nick. Everyone's so quiet tonight. Ooh, we got action on H. 280 on H. That's that Yoda. Lily Lady Yoda. Regresso. And 535 on T. We got some YouTube action. 13 on B from YouTube. 815 on U. Which one's U? U is the... Oh, it's a Luke Jedi. Little lady. Luke Jedi. We got 80 on Z. $8.25 on U from Brian. What is Regresso?
The first release. So Empire Strikes Back, essentially. Return always Return of the Jedi.
$90 on Z. That's that Jawa playset. Is everyone asleep? Uh-oh. Got a bit on I. The Wicket. 130 from Darren. We got 14 on B. That Rebel Soldier. All right, guys. Mike's back. Have a good night.
Thanks. It actually looks like both of those Lily Letty spinning right now are Regresso 30 backs. So that's fun. Let me see. Cool. All right, anything you want to know about? Anything you want me to show you again? What is the bid on S? S is currently $400. Starting bid of $400. It's a 31 back FX7 with a perfect bubble. But it is that hard to find 31 back. All right, let's get rid of that first spinning wheel and we'll get you out some new items there. So A, B, C, and D, I'm about to call. If you want to get in on any of those, now is the time or forever hold your peace. Letter A is the Luke Farm Boy. We're starting at $30. Beautiful Luke Farm Boy there. No saber. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Steal of a deal. Absolutely beautiful piece. We just got another bid on B, so we're going to hop over that one and we're going to go to C. So we're going to go letter C, Chief Chirpa. Complete. Going to Mr. Atkins for $21. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up is going to be Wicket Complete, letter D for M. Mike Karaganis. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Wicket is sold. Next up is letter E. That's Star Wars number 16 comic. Letter E, going once, going twice, going thrice. $6 to Nick Grooms. I'm going to get you out 4 new items there. How about a sweet, sweet Darth Vader and Boba Fett mouse pad if you need one of those? It's got some marks on the back, but nothing important. Awesome mouse pad. Starting at a buck, can't go wrong. It's just a mouse pad. But... that's going to be letter E. Mouse pad there. Alright, Stormtrooper. A little bit of yellow, but not bad. And he will be complete. There you go. Here he is against a white sheet of paper, so you could really tell. Pretty good. Starting off at a buck, though. You can't go wrong for a Stormtrooper. That's going to be letter A as in apple. Stormy's going to be letter A. Letter C is going to be a Boba Fett. Very, very nice olive chest Boba Fett. Beautiful olive chest Boba Fett. I do not see a scratch on his chest. Really, really nice. But look at that chest. Nothing. Nice olive chest Boba Fett. Absolute beauty right there. Starting at $1. Letter C. Starting at $1. Letter D, let's do a Bosk. Bosk. Is a nice Bosk. He's got a good cross. Really nice cross there. His toes look good. Minor shoulder wear, but very minor for a Bosk. And he is complete. So Bosk is going to be letter D, and he is starting at $1. D for $1. Can't go wrong. Just dropped his blaster. Complete Bosk is letter D. There you go. That bow is really nice. I don't know why all these got smaller. Man, no love on that 31 back FX7. It really is rare. If you know anybody that has a 31 back Focus, let them know. They'll be happy you told them. We're going to call letter M. Letter M is that General Maydeen right there. He's at 100 bones. We're going to say going once for letter M, going twice for letter M, going thrice for letter M to Kenny Bannigan. Sold. Maydeen is gone. Let me get you something else out for that Maydeen spot. Letter M. Here's a really, really nice one. Do I have to put a really high starting bid on this, or will you guys be cool? It's beautiful. And it's a 31 back, so it's hard to find. Hard to find 31 back. Snow Trooper. This is the debut card for the Snow Trooper. I would start it at $400 if I was going to pick a price to start it at. It's absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to start it at $1, and I'm going to trust you guys that you're going to get me to where I need to be on it. Absolutely beautiful. Great card. Great bubble. Great everything. And it's a 31 back, so it's rare as heck. Offerless 31 back. Empire Strikes Back. Imperial Stormtrooper will guaranteed grade high, as much as I hate to say grade high. But it's just shockingly beautiful. Like, look at it. I'm starting it off at $1, and I'm having faith. This is a 31 back. This is no 77 back or 65 back. 31 back, so very short, limited run, 1 year on the shelves. And the debut card for the Imperial Snowtrooper. Starting at $1. Get some action on the screen. It's going to be letter M. Absolutely stunning card. Absolutely beautiful. Nothing wrong with it. Bubble is just perfect. What more can I say? Letter M. Here, and you can behold it as it spins. Shockingly nice. Thanks, Sam Cobra. Took the stress out of it. Please change my bid on B. I was trying to put on letter C, $25. I think my big finger hit the wrong button. Hey, dear, can you change that? Do you know who was on B before him? I don't know who was on B before you, buddy. M is at 350 right now, so everybody bid in 160 and 175. You're way too low. Does anybody know who is leading on B? There you go. Chuck George had B at 21. Thank you very much, Chuck. I appreciate it. Sorry for the kerfuffle, folks. Yeah, U and T definitely have a battle going on. We're at 375 on M. U and T are massively nice pieces, actually, so that's not really surprising. If you get in your bids on UNT, I can call them. I can't believe nobody's bid on that FX7. It's beautiful. Oh, no worries, Massey. Luckily, we have wonderful IC members that'll help out when we don't know what's going on. Fun fact, on those Regresso Lily Letties that you see spinning right there, the Millennium Falcon pictured on the back is the Micro Machine one. It's not the actual Millennium Falcon, even though they mention it is the regular one. There you go. Little interesting tidbit. Steve Findelay's in the lead on letter Z. That is that Land of the Jawas playset complete. If you want to get in on that one, do it now. It's way too cheap at 110, folks. Steal of a deal right there. Not as cheap as the Death Star from last week. Holy crap, that went cheap. And actually, remember how the Death Star didn't have that piece for the blast, the laser cannon? I found it and threw it in the box, so it was complete. Letter E. A mouse pad. It's just a mouse pad, but it's a cool mouse pad. Boba Fett and Darth Vader on there, and the Death Star. Sorry, clicking away. Clicking away. There you go. All right, we're going to call letter P for $100 for Mr. Hubert Holst on that Bib Fortuna. Letter P. So if you want to get in on that, it's a nice bib for $100. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Letter T, the bubble fully attached. Mitch, the intro. No, the bubble is not fully attached. It's definitely a reseal. It was opened on the bottom. But also remember, letter T is a Regresso Lily Letty Luke Jedi. If it was fully sealed mint on card, it'd be about $6,000. So it's still a steal of a deal. Whoa, Andrea, I was just told Rex's bones are on the way. It's Rex's birthday next week. That Snowtrooper is a stunner. I'm not surprised it's getting bids. Of course, Cole. No problem. Yeah, bones are on the way. The bones. Oh, I called bid for tuna. I'll get you out something new there. For letter P. Okay. All right, a new one for letter P. This one we're gonna start at $300. That's what I paid. It's a Rebel Commander, Lily Letty Rebel Commander with card, but it's graded an 85. He is perfect. The card is absolutely stunning. So a really, really nice piece. I paid $300 for it. That's what we'll start it. He comes with that Chewbacca Bowcaster, which is the proper blaster for him in Mexico. Really cool, and it is the big back. What is that? 40 back, 50 back? I gotta count them. Yeah, 50 back. It's a 50 back. So there you go. Got all the figures on there. And that one's starting off at $300, but it is CAS 85 grade, and it's the Rebel Commander, which is a tough one to get in Mexico because his blaster is that Chewbacca Bowcaster. So there you go. Beautiful card. Great card back. Starting that one off at 300 bones, and it's letter P. CAS 85 grade. So really, really nice. A lot of action out there, folks. A lot of action. Don't want to miss out on anything. It's all beautiful. Guess I'll pull down the FX7. I'll pop them up on eBay or something like that. Let's get you out something new there for FX7. FX7 did not sell. No bites. All right, we got a 65 bag 9 num unpunched. He's a nice one. The only one I see for sale is 250 bucks. He is the offer list 65 bag B 9 num. Very nice. This one has a nicer bubble than the one on sale on eBay for 250. But we're going to start him off at $1 and see where he goes. Great bubble on him, absolutely stunning. Great card on him, very beautiful card. Unpunched. Very, very nice 9 num, so very pretty. We're going to start him off, what did I say, 100 bucks? Doesn't matter. Start him off at $1. We'll get some action on him. I do think he's worth at least 250, but who knows? Starting him at $1. Can't go wrong. Letter S is 9 num. There you go. Let me know if you have any questions on anything at all. Anything you want to see again. Anything you'd like to... whatever. I don't know. Can't believe we got no bites on that CAS 85 Hoth Rebel Commander Lily Letty. He's a beaut. Letter P. We got a $100 starting bid on that beautiful 9 num right there, Chuck George. And all these Lettys are extremely hard to come by, so I know you're seeing them right now, but don't be expecting to see them next week. They're very hard to get. Got $7 on D there, a Bosk, complete Bosk, $7. Let me run through the prices for you. We're going to start off at that top left corner. We got a Stormtrooper complete at $30. We got letter B is at $22. Hoth Rebel Soldier complete with backpack. Letter C is Boba Fett Olive Chest complete. Very beautiful condition Boba right there. And he's only at $60. Steal of a deal still. Boss complete is at $7. That's cheap. If you want him, letter D. Letter E is Boba Fett and Darth Vader mousepad at $14. Letter F is at $90. It's a Lily Letty R2D2. Letter G is a Paplu Complete, only at $70 for a complete Paplu. Steal of a deal. Letter H is the Regresso Lily Letty Yoda. He is at $310. Letter I is the Wicket Complete. He's at $130. Letter M is the Snow Trooper 31 back debut card. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful card. Beautiful bubble at $5.25. Yeah, Marshall, exactly. Better jump on Letty if you want Letty. I mean, I don't go to Mexico every 6 months, folks, so you got to realize this was only way to get Lily Letty in America right now is to fly it over, or else there's a 50% tariff on everything you're looking at. Next up is the Hoth Rebel Commander CAS 85 Commander with Lily Letty with card back. It's at $300. 9 num 65 back is only at $100. That just went up. Letter S. Letter T is a TIE Fighter Pilot Lily Letty Reseal Mint on card. Absolutely beautiful at $555. Letter U is at $825. It is Luke Jedi Reseal Mint on card Lily Letty. Absolutely beautiful as well. And letter Z is the steal of the day. The Land of the Jawas playset with box and instructions for only $110. And letter EI is actually a pretty good steal of the day. Only at $10, the Anakin and Darth Vader Shadow poster. I'll show it to you here. This is the extra item, the poster for the week. It's only at $10. Can't go wrong. That's cheap. Can you show helmet and chest paint on C? Yes, sir. It's really nice. Check it out. Chest paint is great. Face is pretty good. I guess a couple little nicks up near the top of the red there. But it's really not noticeable with the naked eye. So I just turned it around and looked at it. But he's a beaut. For sure. And the poster's up to $15. T.O.B. taking over. A $15 hairs on the poster. Letter EI. Boba Fett's tight, man. He's tight. If you shake him, his legs don't fall. He's a nice Boba, for sure. Like, he's standing there without anything holding him up. All right, we're going to go to letter T and letter U. I know they got tons of action. But we're going to call letter T first and then swap it out. And then we're going to call letter U. Letter T is at $555 with Brian Campbell going once, going twice, going thrice. That's a Lily Letty TIE Fighter Pilot Reseal. Absolutely stunning. Great piece. Letter T. All right, in this one, we're also going to start at $300. That's what I paid. This is a Rancor Keeper, a Recard Rancor Keeper. Card is not the best in the world, but it's actually a super fun card because of the translation. El Guardia del Monstruoso Rancor, which is fun. Proper bubble, proper figure and everything, and it is a complete Raincore Keeper. And the great thing about this Raincore Keeper, unlike most Lily Letty Raincore Keepers, or I dare to say practically all Lily Letty Raincore Keepers, his tummy is not yellow. Lily Letty Raincore Keepers look yellow. It's just the way. But there you go. Proper card back, beautiful bubble. But it is a reseal. Does have a little squish up there, but it's like nothing on a Lily Letty. Complete with his weapon and everything. It's going to be starting at $300. That's what I paid for it. Great card. Tough one to find. Comes in a free acrylic, but just fair warning, it is a Mexican acrylic, so it doesn't have like slides and stuff like that. It's not the best acrylic, but it's free. So how could you go wrong, right? Lily Letty Raincore Keeper, letter T, starting at $300. All right, and I said I was going to call that Luke Jedi next, so we're going to call that Luke Jedi. It's at $8.25. Lily Letty Luke Jedi reseal for Brian Campbell. Going once at $8.25. Going twice at $8.25. Going thrice at $8.25. Sold. Eduardo Martin starts off on the Raincore Keeper at 300 bones. It's a steal of a deal. It's a hard one to get, especially without a yellow tummy. There goes that Luke Jedi. Steal of a deal. Great piece there. Very, very nice, man. Rare as heck. And a darn expensive loose figure, to tell you the truth. Alright, let's replace that one with a monster. What do you say? How about this one? In the words of Lightning McQueen, ka-chow. Lily Letty reseal Stormtrooper. Absolutely beautiful reseal. Can't even tell. He is complete. Actually, you can't tell. I wouldn't have known this was a reseal without checking it out very closely. Probably be able to tell with the UV. I don't know. I know it's a reseal because I was told it's a reseal. It's got a little bit of lifting right there, but I don't know. Look at that. Can you tell that's a reseal? Oh, yeah, because look at the tear behind him. That's the only way I could tell that's a reseal right there. It's perfectly sealed around there. But it definitely is a reseal. We're selling it as a reseal. Lily Letty Blaster. Perfect Lily Letty Stormtrooper right there. Definitely a reseal. You can see where it was opened. But you can only see inside the thing on the paper. See? Anyway, that's absolutely stunning. We're going to start him off because he is a Lily Letty Stormtrooper on a Stormtrooper card, Lily Letty. We're going to start him off at $500. I'm quite sure he's worth what the Luke Jedi was worth. Stormtroopers, everybody loves Stormtroopers and they are hard to find. Lily Letty is really hard to find. It will come with an acrylic. Once again, it's a Mexican acrylic, so it's not very nice, but it's still an acrylic. Not to pick on Mexican acrylics, but they're just not as nice as Ian Sanderson's. Look at that, huh? Starting at $500, can't go wrong. That's silly nice. Letter U. Here, look at this. That's cool. Eduardo Martin starts us off on that one at 500 bones. That's a really cool set of spinning wheels right there. Just as far as rarity, it's really tough to get U and T. And S is no slouch, but it is a Jedi 9 thumb, so no one cares. But S is tougher to get than $115. Cheapest one on eBay is like $250. And let me know if you want to see anything. Get your bids in on Z. I'm about to call Z, that Land of the Jawas playset, complete with box and instructions. It's only at $110, but I'm about to call it. Get a droid factory out there for you. All right, folks, get in your bid on this now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to sell it. Steve Findlay is in the lead at 110. We just got another bid on the Lily Letty Stormtrooper. Beautiful piece right there. All right, we're going to call this one at 110. Great deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, that's a great deal right there. That's what that is. Instructions and everything. And we got a bid right back from Eduardo Martins on you at $600. Those Stormtroopers are tough to get. Droid Factory, always fun. Putting a Droid Factory together. See you in 20 minutes. That's nice. It's a really nice droid factory. Can't sell you a droid factory. I'm missing a part. Gotta sell it to you next week. Sorry. And the part is the crane, which is the easiest part to find. So I'm sure I have more. Yeah, let's sell you a Return of the Jedi lightsaber. I know, the box keeps hopping off. Here. Great stickers. Still has the sound. Starting it off at $1. Letter Z. Really nice lightsaber. And look, very nice. Not all bent with stress marks and stuff. There you go, starting at $1. Yeah, I'm missing the easiest part for a playset. I'm missing the crane. I wonder if it's just in the bottom of this box here. Oh, cool. I got instructions for it, too. What? I can put the droid factory up. Look, just found it. We'll put the droid factory up next. On letter Z. After the lightsaber. I just found the part. Good night, Marshall. Let me know if you have any questions about anything that's up there. What's up, Alan Krebs? How you doing, buddy? Those lightsabers are like $100 with screwed up stickers. This one's only at $50 and the sticker is beautiful. I know I just put it up, but just throwing that out there for you. That lightsaber's steel. Rancor Keeper is cheap. What else is cheap? I think letter M is cheap. Yeah, good, brother. No complaints. And the lightsaber is kind of getting washed out by the letter Z camera. But it is a nice, vibrant red. There's no fading on it. It's just getting washed out by that camera over there. That lightsaber is steel. We got $20 on the poster. Letter EI. Sam Cobra's in the lead. Watch your bottom left. I'll show you the poster. All right, let's call up A, B, C, and D. What do you say? A, B, C, and D. The Kenner figures there. Letter A is that Stormtrooper. We're going to call him. It's going to Bobby Lugo. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Stormtrooper is sold. Cloth Rebel Soldier with backpack. Going to Mr. Atkins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Alright, next up is letter C, that absolute stunner of a boba. Going to Mr. Wilcox. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Then a $15 Bosk. Don't know why Bosk gets so much hate, but that's a steal of a deal. $15. Mr. Findlay. Going once, going twice, going thrice. We only got $50 on that lightsaber, that Power of the Force lightsaber, or the Return of the Jedi lightsaber there. Steal. At least 125, folks. Come on now. All right, those are all done. I will pull those and get you up something else. Excuse me. The song always reminds me of something that would be in, like, Indiana Jones. But it is my favorite part of any movie ever, for the record. When Luke becomes a bad guy. A sister. Alrighty. I think Bosk is a cool figure, dude. Alright, letter A, we're going to do a red Snaggletooth. He is complete with blaster in very nice condition. His toes are great. His hair is just perfect. Even his heels are not bad. Little mark on that one, but really not bad. He is complete. Pew pew. Starting at a buck. Favorite part of the trilogy? I don't even like Luke. Sure enough, man. Well, it's my favorite part of the trilogy because it's like so powerful. The song is so powerful. It's an awesome part. And it also shows that Luke has to turn to the dark side to win. Because evil will always triumph because good is dumb. Luke, he's got some scratches on him. Luke Hoth. Still starting at a buck. You can't go wrong. Need somebody to drive your Tauntaun. Or to crash your Snowspeeder. That'll be letter B. There we go. Got another bit on the lightsaber. That lightsaber is so cheap. How about a bag of Yodas? And Yoda accessories, it seems. Let's see what we got in here. 4 Yodas. 1. 2. Pac-Man eyes. Those are 3 different variants so far. 3 different variants of Yoda and 2 Pac-Man eyes Yodas. Those all come with their belt and their cape, and there's an extra cape in there as well for your Yoda army. So that's 4 Yodas with belts and capes. 3 of them are variants and an extra cape. So that's 4 Yodas with belts and capes and 1 extra cape. That's going to be letter C, starting at $1. The lightsaber is letter Z, and it's beautiful and dirt cheap right now. There it is. So letter C is a 4-pack of Yodas. Letter D is a Dengar. Somebody did say about the new Mando trailer. I did not watch it yet, but I'll watch it as soon as I get off here. I didn't even know they dropped another one. Letter D is Dengar. Starting at $1. So there you go. Some new ones for you. Even a bag of Yodas. Nice. I'll definitely check it out right after the show. Unless you guys want to watch it. Do you want to? Or no, Andrea doesn't like trailers, so I can't put a spoiler on the IC. I'll be in trouble with my own rules. I was going to put it on now and we could watch it together, but I can't be that guy. It's against the law. Against the law. All right, we're going to call that Snowtrooper letter M. Darren says, do it. Andrea says, no spoilers. Letter M. I don't think it's really a spoiler. Well, you got to ask Andrea. If Andrea's willing to close her eyes for 30 seconds, I'll play it. But if not, I can't help you. Andrea doesn't watch any trailers for anything. We're going to call letter M. That's that Snowtrooper right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. He is at 5 1/4 with Kyle Bolenbaugh. Beautiful Snowtrooper. Absolute stunner. Oh, Andrea says nope. Sorry, everybody. You got to watch it on your own. No family viewing here tonight. Darren. Kyle Bowlenball, you're going to be super happy, dude. That thing is freaking epic, dude. Epic. All right, that's letter M. We're going to pull that down. We'll get you out something else. For letter M. All right. This one, we are going to start. I have to see how much I paid for it. Hold on. I paid $400 for this one. Star Destroyer Commander. Really hard to get, so we're going to start this one off at $400. Really hard to get card. Really hard to get figure. And it is one of those beautiful reseals again where you can't even hardly tell. Star Destroyer Commander. He's starting off at $400. Chris, he ended up at $70, bud. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Lily Letty, Death Squad Commander. Perfect condition, too. Incredible bubble. It is a reseal. But it's one of those reseals where I got to tell you it's a reseal or you can't tell. Very, very nice. And that one has a starting bid of $400. Comes in a nice Mexican acrylic there. But I paid $400 for that one. You guys decide what you want to pay. Star Destroyer Commander's hard to get. And that card is one of the harder cards to get for Lily Letty, if you don't know. I think just because it wasn't the most popular of figures back in the day, so not very many have survived. Or even existed in the first place. Yeah, look at him. That's beautiful. Thank you, Darren. Bringing out the beauties for you tonight, bud. But this is what we have to talk about right here. Because this is $65 and that's insane, everybody. Look at the stickers. When's the last time you saw stickers that nice on a lightsaber? Only 65 bucks. It's cheap. Display is incredible for a resale. You got it, brother. Look at these. Like, that's just beautiful. So is that Stormtrooper. Just shockingly nice. A's only at $10. His blaster's worth 20. Come on, folks. Killing me. Could have just sold the blaster separate. No red snag. Be worth more. All right, we're going to call that 65 back 9 num, letter S, at 140. If you want to get in on that, do it now or forever hold your peace. Letter S, that is a 65 back 9 num offerless. Very, very nice. Only at 140 bucks. We're going to call it going once, going twice, going thrice. 140 on 9 num. There we go. Finally getting a little bit of action on Z. Z is beautiful, man. Should hop on it. Goes back together perfect. Coat Bakers, unfortunately, man, you missed out on S. It was already sold before you put in your bid. Love to take more money for it because it's worth more money, but always bid early, bid often, folks. Don't want to miss out. Next up, there's this one. This is a Lily Letty ERG. The bubble's not as nice as the others. The reseal is not as nice as the others, but it's still nice. I paid $350 for it, so we're going to start it off at $350. This is a Lily Letty Imperial Royal Guard reseal. Comes in the nice Mexican acrylic right there. And it does have a cracked bubble right there. But still, displays really nice. Rare, rare, rare card. And a hard-to-find piece and an expensive piece for Lily Letty. Comes with the Force Pike and a perfect ERG. Very, very nice. Starting off at $350. Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard comes in a nice Mexican acrylic for you. And I paid $350, so we're starting it at $350. And if I paid that, you know it's worth a lot more than that. So there you go. Beautiful. Great display piece. Very, very nice. Letter S. And I guess it's the time of the night for me to show you a video that no one else in the world can show you. Look at that. That's freaking crazy. What's happening right there on those 3 spinning wheels on a live auction on a Tuesday. What up, T. Richardson? How you doing, buddy? Just that and that is insane. Anywhere in the world, that's insane. Living the dream. Smart, Darren. That's a steal, buddy. I guess I'm going to have to put out my Droid Factory next week. Running out of time this week. But that's alright. Come back next week for a Droid Factory. What is E? E is a mouse pad. It's a mouse pad. Just a old school mouse pad. The Yodas on C are not complete. They have their capes, they have their belts. They do not have their snakes or canes. It's 4 Yodas and 1 extra cape. I'm going to call letter P, and I'm going to get you out something else there. Letter P is going to Mr. Oscavari for 300 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter P. This is the last Lily Letty reseal I have. This one's really, really special. It's probably the hardest one to get. And besides Luke Jedi, maybe Luke Jedi is harder, but there you go, the Emperor himself. The Emperor, El Emperador, is a reseal. Has the proper bubble, Lily Letty bubble. Has the proper accessories, proper Emperor on there. Very nice reseal. Crystal clear bubble. And it even has the tray, which is an impossible find. But it even has the tray in there. There's his Chief Chirpa staff, which is the Emperor's staff in Mexico. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. This one I paid... I paid $350 for this one as well, so starting him off at $350, which is a steal of a deal for an Emperor. That's why I grabbed him. Because I mean, you figured just the Emperor would run you $150, let alone that tray. That tray is so rare. That inner tray, it's crazy. But there you go, starting off at $350, the Emperor of the Known Universe, Regreso del Jedi. So it's a Regresso card, too. Which ones are Regresso? I haven't been really mentioning that. But you know what I always say about the Jawa? Regresso and Returno? The Death Squad Commander is Regresso. The Emperor's Royal Guard is Returno. The Rancor Keeper is Regresso. And the Stormtrooper is Regresso. The Stormtrooper's Regresso. That's cheap for a Regresso Stormtrooper right now. But there you go. Only starting at $350, which is insane for that. But that's what I paid, and I started at that. Hopefully you guys will take care of the rest. Letter P. The Emperor of the Known Universe. In Lily Letty fashion. And that is the last Lily Letty carded whatever I have. Eduardo Martin starts us off on that Emperor. He knows what it is. Starts at $350. But that's the last one I have. Lily Letty will be thin for a little while. I do have an order in for some more bootlegs and stuff, but they won't be here until another month because a friend's brother is going to California at the end of this month, and he's bringing them up and shipping them to me. So that's why this Lily Letty stuff is so hard. It's impossible to get if you live here. You can't buy from Mexico anymore unless they have a friend or something coming to America to ship. So that's why these were already hard to get and impossible to get and from Mexico and impossible to get from Mexico 3 years ago. Now it's completely impossible. They can't even sell these things on eBay anymore. They can't sell on eBay in Mexico anymore, which is terrible. Brian Campbell takes right over on that Emperor at $360. That's a beautiful piece. Hopefully we'll get some action on that. And we have already. Eduardo Martins takes right back over at $380. That Death Squad Commander, I know it's not everybody's favorite figure in the world, but that is so cheap. $400. Getting some more action on you. We don't have any action on S. S could use a little bit of action. Only starting off at $350. ERG right there. We got $400. Brian Campbell on P on that Emperor. $400. A lot of action on that Emperor. Only 7 minutes left, folks. Please bid. Bid early, bid often, bid right now, or forever hold your peace. These are the last items that will be up for tonight. I won't be pulling anything else, so this is what you got. Get in there. Eduardo Martins takes right over on the Emperor at 410. I should have put up the Emperor earlier. Because he's rolling, and he's a great piece. And he's the Emperor of the known universe. Which has to count for something. Bunch of Regresso card backs. Those are so rare. Everything you're looking at is rare. That's not true. The stuff on A, B, C, and D are regular. And Z is regular. Even though the label's really nice. But otherwise, everything else is rare. Maybe not the mouse pad. But the mouse pad is awesome, so that makes it rare, I guess. Eduardo Martins takes over on M at 410. Ryan Campbell and Eduardo Martins are duking it out on that Emperor. He's still a killer deal at only $410. Letty Stormtrooper looks great. It's definitely a reseal, but it looks great. Yeah. It's a very, very nice reseal. Really well done. Stormtrooper looks great. Great condition on the actual figure. And the reseal is done really, really nice. So it's really, really nice. So there you go. Very nice is the verdict. Letter U. That Rancor Keeper's going for cheap too. He's only at $300. Nobody's bid on the ERG. He's at $350 starting bid. Figure that ERG is almost $200 just without the card back or the bubble or anything. I know the bubble's got a little crack in it, but you got to figure that's at least $100-something card back. It's cheap. It's a cheap starting bid at $350. Yes, everything is a reseal. All the Lily Lettys are reseals. S is definitely a reseal. I think it's a reseal. It's destroyed the bubble. I don't know. Yeah, it's a reseal. Call it a reseal. I'd rather just call everything a reseal. It's my first time buying here. What is the payment process? At the end of the show, Andrea will tag everybody in the next half an hour. And she will tag you. You get a notification. And then you pay your balance. So if you bought something for $200, you pay the $200. And then my guys will ship tomorrow. They'll send you your tracking number and the exact cost of shipping. And you pay a secondary payment for the exact cost of shipping. But yeah, I only paid $350 for S, so it's got to be a reseal. Because a real one would be like $6 grand. $5 grand, $6 grand. Or a not seal, or a mint on card one, even if it was squish bubble, be like $5 grand. These things are impossible. All right, it is 7:58, so I'm going to start off with letter A, and I'm going to start calling these. So letter A is going for $24 to Brent Lancaster. It has a new bid, so we're going to wait on that one. Mr. Atkins is in the lead on letter B, so we're going to call that for him. Going once, twice, 3 times. Letter B, Luke Hoth. Letter C has a new bid, and letter D has a new bid. 4 Yodas with capes and belts. Only $60. Letter C, that's so cheap. Just think, those belts are, what? How much are the belts for Luke or for Yoda? $15, $30? Just the belt? And how much is his cape? Another $15? So right there, you're looking at $45 a Yoda, and it's 4 of them. That should be closer to $200 instead of $60, but it's at $60. So if you want to get Yoda parts and pieces and almost completes, they're cheap. They're $20 each right now, and you get a free cape. That's cheap. They still have new bids on them though. We're gonna call the Boba Fett and Darth Vader mouse pad for Mr. Alan Krebs at $17. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And we got 320 on that Rancor Keeper. Co-Biggers takes over on the Rancor Keeper. Next up is the R2-D2 Lily Letty R2-D2 letter F there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Darren Escovare takes it down for 90 bones. Good deal for an R2. Then next up is Paplu Complete at $70 for Mr. Rick Carlson. Paplus, those used to go for like $125. They've really dropped. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Paplu for $70. Next up is that Regresso Lily Letty Yoda Complete. He's going for $310 to Mr. Carlson also. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's a good deal on a Regresso Yoda. Then next up is the Wicket Complete Lily Letty. Jason McKee in the lead on that one at $135. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Alright. Let me see what has new bids on it. Star Destroyer Commander has a new bid with Eduardo Martins at $410. So Eduardo Martins in the lead on the Star Destroyer Commander at $410. He's also lead on the Emperor at $430. Mr. Biggers is in the lead on the Rancor Keeper at $320. That's a new bid as well. And then Eduardo Martins, you're in the lead on the Stormtrooper. That is not a new bid, so I'm going to call that Stormtrooper. Lily Letty Stormtrooper Min on card for $630. If you want to get in on that, do it right now. That's a steal of a deal. Or forever hold your peace. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Stormy is sold. That's a good deal right there, Eduardo. Beautiful piece. Alright. Then the Force Lightsaber. Mr. Alan Krebs in the lead at $100. We're going to call that one. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Killer deal for such a nice sticker. $100, Mr. Alan Krebs. Alright, next up we're going to do the Episode 1 poster, Sam Cobras. Going for $20, Episode 1 poster, Anakin with the Darth Vader shadow. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Alright folks, it's 8:03. Get in your bids. Last chance at the OK Corral. We're going to go up to Red Snaggletooth Complete at $25 for Mr. Atkins. Red Snaggletooth Complete, letter A. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Bag of Yodas with an extra cape. 4 Yodas with capes and belts, only for $60. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That is the deal of the day right there. Congratulations to Mr. Anthony Demas Jr. That is a steal of a deal, brother. Enjoy. Next up, we got a Dengar complete for Mr. Findlay. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, next up is the Star Destroyer Commander. Eduardo Martin's going to win that for $410. Good deal there, brother. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up is the Emperor at $430. Eduardo Martin's going to take that one too. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Lily Letty Emperor. All right, and Co Biggers is going to get the last item of the night. The Lily Letty Raincore Keeper letter T. Going once, going twice, going thrice at $320. Raincore Keeper without a yellow belly. And sold. Well, folks, thank you very much for hanging out on Taco Tuesday. Thank you very much for being part of the Imperial Commissary. Make sure you check out the convention. Make sure you check out icforlifecharity.org. Remember, it takes 3 things to be a great member of the Imperial Commissary. First, you got to teach. Second, you got to learn. And third, you got to grow the hobby. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out on Taco Tuesday.